So the Polo has been in India for over a decade now, and VW is showing no signs of changing the Mark 5 for the Mark 6. But hey, something's better than nothing, right? And for the BS6 variants, VW has a little trick up its sleeve. For the petrol variants, they've gotten in the 1-liter TSI engine, which has been derived from the Super Mini from Europe, the UP GTI. So let's see how it fares against the outgoing 1.2 TSI. So the 1-liter TSI now comes in two variants in the VW range. One, the Highline, and one is the GT. So in the GT you get a 6-speed torque converter, which is not really my preferred transmission. But if you get the Highline, you actually get a 6-speed manual transmission, which is something I really like. So since the 1-liter TSI is a performance-bred engine from the UP GTI from Europe, I'm expecting it to have a lot of punch. Of course, in the BS6 update, you get a few changes in terms of aesthetics. You get a GTI style front bumper as well as a GTI style rear bumper with a diffuser kind of thing at the back, which is non-functional. But nonetheless, it looks really good. Along with the GTI bumper kit, you get some side skirts as well. The taillights have also been updated to this new 3D design style at the back. But unfortunately, you do not get the GTI style headlights which you get in the new Ventos as well. But that's a bit of a disappointment, but nonetheless the whole car looks really good, especially in this new color called Sunset Red. Now don't get me wrong, I love the DSG transmission and the 1.2 TSI found in the old gen GT. In fact, I own one. But there is something about a hatchback and a manual transmission that you just can't put a finger on. It's just plain epic to drive, man. And especially with this new 1-liter TSI, it's just a match made in heaven. The turning radius is absolutely phenomenal in this car, and the torque kicks in and puts you back into the seat. It's breathtaking to drive, and it's by far one of the best VW products I've driven in a long time. Now the UP GTI makes 115 horsepower, this makes 110. But the thing is, the UP GTI with the Milltek Stage 1 ECU remap, an air intake and an exhaust makes 145 horsepower. So you can see the capabilities of this engine right away. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit, the Polo is a little bit heavier than the UP, but engine wise, this is a little pocket rocket. And the main fact is that why the engine is so good? Well, the last 1.2 TSI engine was a single overhead cam engine, and this is a dual overhead cam. So when you punch it by the scruff of its neck and you rev it all the way out, you don't lose your horsepower in the higher revs, which makes it a hoon to drive. And the brakes are equally as good. Oh my god. Yup. I really like this car.
Manual transmissions are ancient and are dying. Almost every manufacturer of supercars prefers a DCT or a torque converter. Even the smaller performance vehicles like the Z4 or the Supra come in auto. Why would you need a manual transmission nowadays?
This is the 1.2 TSI GT. It's still the best little hatch for the money. You get 105 bhp, a 7-speed DCT transmission, and most importantly, 4 cylinders.
Yeah, the 1-liter TSI is a 3-cylinder, but you have to understand that this is a performance-bred engine. It's from the UP GTI, whereas the 1.2 TSI, it's from an economy car. So like, this is better.
Are you running out of money?
No, I'm completely fine. I'm doing pretty good.
Are you doing badly though?
No, I'm fine.
But like, is your PP really small?
No.
Then why do you have a cylinder less? Why do you need? No, you got 3 cylinders, bro. That's a sign, like, for alpha males that your PP is not working.
Fine.
You know what? This is your car.
Yeah.
This is your car. So you're going to lose to your own car. Whatever you do, you're going to lose. You win with that, you're going to lose. You win with this, like, at the end you win, but you're going to lose the race.
Yeah, so if I'm winning this car, I win. But if he wins in that car, my car wins, but Bhavneet also wins. But if I win in this car, I win, but my car loses. So, you know what, I'm just gonna drag race. AC off. Just gonna go full speed ahead. Three, 2, 1, go! Okay, that's 60 already, 80. I'm revving him out. Come on! Come on, 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 come on. No, thank you. I'll go with him then. Can you please open the door and give me a ride back? You lost your car. So at the end of the day, regardless who won, who lost, I mean, first of all, the 1 liter TSI was consistently better than the old 1.2 TSI. So, I mean, it just says that it has a better performance engine. But regardless who won or who not, I feel that the 1 liter TSI is one heck of a little car. And if you're looking for a great little hatch right now to drive, brand new with the latest tech, and you know, just the great build quality of Volkswagen. I mean, this new Polo Highline 1 liter TSI, I don't see a better car than it right now for 10 lakh rupees. But you have to understand that there is still threat lurking from the horizon. The Hyundai i10 Neos Turbo is something that I'm looking at right now, and I'm thinking, yeah, this can be a good performance car. And well, only time will tell how both of these cars fare against each other. Well, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you liked the video. Check out more of our content